Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealth Wave Stimulus Money here, and we've got a major update you absolutely need to hear. The president was out again today calling for direct payments to the people, and he says he wants it done right now. And before you jump to conclusions, know this is not the $2,000 stimulus check we've been covering for the last week and a half. This is something totally different. A separate payment. A completely different pot of money, aimed at going straight to Americans instead of being funneled into big insurance companies. I'm going to show you exactly what the president posted on Truth Social. I'll break down what this actually means for your wallet, and we'll talk about whether this is realistic or just political noise. Because let's be honest, this year alone we've heard about dividends, rebates, stimulus checks, tariff payments, and now this new idea. So WealthWave is here to sort the truth from the hype. Let's dive in. So here's what happened. Early this morning, the president posted on Truth Social, calling on lawmakers to stop sending billions to big insurance companies through ACA subsidies and instead send that money directly to the people enrolled in the Affordable Care Act marketplace. If you remember the brutal 43-day government shutdown from October into early November, this was the exact issue Congress was fighting about. ACA subsidies, money the government pays to insurance companies so they can lower your premiums. Right now, those subsidies are huge. We're talking billions. But none of that cash lands in your pocket, it goes straight to insurance providers. And the president is basically saying, enough. Stop giving money to corporations that have been overcharging Americans for years. Send the money straight to the people. In other words, instead of subsidizing the insurance companies, the government would cut you a check directly and let you decide how to shop for coverage. Whether that's keeping your plan, choosing a different plan, or simply having more cash in hand, that would be your choice. But let me make one thing absolutely clear for the WealthWave family: this is not the $2,000 stimulus payment. That is a completely separate proposal. So right now, we're potentially looking at two totally different payments. Payment 1, the $2,000 stimulus/dividend/rebate, a proposed check for most Americans. Payment 2, this new ACA-related payment only for people who get insurance through the ACA marketplace. Two proposals. Two pots of money. Not connected. Not replacing each other. If both pass, ACA recipients could get both payments. But remember, neither one is approved yet. Now let's talk about who would get this new ACA payment. This would go directly to people getting their insurance through healthcare.gov or a state ACA exchange. That's around 21 million Americans, so this is not a small update. The president didn't say how much the payments would be, and honestly, it would vary depending on your premiums, income, and family size. It could be a few $100s, it could be a few thousand. Nothing is confirmed yet. What we do know is that the government is already spending billions on ACA subsidies. And redirecting that money straight to Americans instead of insurance companies is absolutely possible on paper. But here's the big question: would Congress ever agree to this? This exact fight shut the government down for 43 days. Lawmakers were deeply divided, and healthcare is one of the most contentious issues in politics. On top of that, shifting billions from insurance companies back to consumers would create huge ripple effects across the entire healthcare system. If you currently have an ACA plan and suddenly the subsidies disappear, would your premiums go up? Would insurance companies react by raising rates? Would you need to shop for a new plan? Those questions matter, especially if you rely on specific doctors, prescriptions, and treatments. And even if Congress said yes, rolling out a direct payment program to millions of Americans would take months, not weeks. But this is the pattern we've seen all year long. The president has repeatedly pushed the idea of giving Americans direct payments, whether it's stimulus money, rebate money, tariff money, or now ACA money. The philosophy behind it is simple. Instead of sending billions to corporations or agencies, put the money straight in the hands of the people and let them decide how to use it. Whether you love that idea or hate it depends on your political views, but the trend is undeniable. Now, let's talk about what you should actually do. 1. If you're on an ACA plan, stay alert. But don't make decisions based on money that's not approved. Keep paying your premiums. Keep your coverage active. Nothing has changed yet. 2. If you're on Medicare, this ACA proposal does not apply to you. But your enrollment window is closing soon. Take care of that immediately. 3. Stay informed but stay skeptical. There are a lot of proposals floating around right now. Some may happen, some may not. Do not count on a check until it is officially approved. 4. If you need help now, look into assistance programs that already exist: state aid, nonprofit programs, prescription help, low-cost clinics. Don't wait for a maybe. Let me repeat this one more time, WealthWave family, because I know it gets confusing. We're talking about two separate possible payments. The $2,000 direct stimulus. A new ACA direct payment for marketplace enrollees. Both require congressional approval. Neither is guaranteed. But both could put real money in your pocket if they move forward. Look, I know healthcare is stressful. I know these updates can feel overwhelming. And I know people get their hopes up or get frustrated when they hear politicians talk about payments that never happen. But the fact that these ideas keep coming back and keep gaining attention tells me the pressure is building. There is political momentum for direct payments to Americans. Whether Congress actually gets on board, that's the part we're all waiting to see. And as always, the moment anything becomes official, if Congress schedules a vote, if a bill moves forward, if payment dates are confirmed, WealthWave will break it down for you immediately. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure notifications are turned on, because YouTube doesn't always show you every video unless you tell it to. Also check out the other videos on the channel. We've got updates on food help, rental assistance, utility programs, and medical bill relief that are available right now, not proposals. Drop a comment and let me know. Would you rather have ACA subsidies paid directly to you as cash, or do you prefer the current system where insurance companies get the subsidies and your premiums are lowered automatically? I'm really interested to hear what the WealthWave community thinks. Thanks for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video right here on WealthWave.